All right, hopefully this doesn't have bad service. Wait for some people to come in here. Hey, Astral. I just got off of the dual stream and I came onto YouTube stream just to end my live pretty much. Hey, Moon Taxi, thanks for coming on over. Thanks for coming over. Hopefully this stays good. When more people come in, I'll tell you. Should I sing you a song while we're waiting for more people? What would you like me to sing? Hey, Robert. What can I sing for you while we're waiting for more people? Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Robert. Yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of. Oh, once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow. All right. I'm just going to tell you what I was going to tell you. And if anybody wants to hear it, they can come and replay the live. People have said to me, Mindy, you need to write a book about how not to join a cult. And I was thinking about, like, what would I say? And simply, this is what I would say. I'm not going to write the book. But simply, this is what I would say. And this is what I was ending my live with earlier, but I lost transmission. So I'd say, and this is the case for a lot of things, if you are thinking really strongly in one direction, and everyone whose opinions you look up to, everyone whose point of view you respect, everyone who you look up to and respect, say, I'm worried for your safety, I'm scared for how you're thinking, listen to them. We don't know everything. As an individual, you only see what's in front of you. You can see everything that's in front of you, but you do not have a bird's eye view. So, yeah, that's my advice, is if everyone you look up to and respect their opinion says to you, I'm concerned for your safety and the way that you're thinking, listen to them. At least listen to them. Yeah, and that's the case for I'm dating a guy or a girl who I'm super all about. If everyone you care about, who cares about you, everyone who cares about you is saying, I'm worried for your safety about this and the way that you're thinking. If everyone who cares about you is saying, hey, your involvement with such and such thing that looks dangerous to you, I'm worried about you, listen to them. If something happens to you, you get isolated by a cult or taken in by addiction or into an abusive relationship or an abusive job or anything like that, everyone sees it before you see it. Because for you, the process of getting you taken in under the control of something that's against all logic, reason, and safety is a slow transition. It brings you in slowly, so slowly. Look at I hate to bring this up, the Holocaust. It did not start with throwing people in ovens. It started with it was slow. Okay? So if something's happening to you, it's gonna be a slow process where everyone else is gonna see it before you see it. That's why we have to trust sometimes those who care about us and those who we care about. That's why developing a network of people who care about each other is so important, because we are, by definition, blind to our own defense mechanisms. That's all. That's what I wanted to say before I lost transmission out there and I couldn't finish what I was gonna say. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here because all of you, you guys know this. Sorry, let me read this chat. Oh, Paw Mom. Wow, Astral, can you take care of Paw Mom? Apparently I'm dressed really skimpy right now. And usually I'm super skimpy with my hooters hanging out, Paw Mom. Thank you. Thanks for the walk. You know, I have to exercise today. The acting is too much. Jen, you think I'm acting? You need to get to know me better is all. Okay, that was it. I think I'm caught up on messages. Yeah, I think I got a lot of, there's a couple wild comments in there. They're trying to troll or they don't know me well enough. And this is the thing, in the beginning when everyone thought I was a plant, what did I say? People were saying like, what do you have to say to people that say that you're a plant? And I would just say like, you get to know me better. And the people are like, oh, she's fake. Get to know me better. You'll see I'm totally not. This is Mindy. This is Mindy every day, every minute. I'm too much for myself sometimes, but it is who I am. I gotta be true to myself. In fact, okay, last story before I hang up with you guys. It's a story about streets. So Will, sadly, like this starts out as a sad story, but it's like when he had his nose elbowed. And I was in the ER with him and he's like bleeding out the nose. So I'm like getting tissues and I'm like, here's tissues. And he's like, and then eventually he's holding, thank you, Astral. He's holding all these bloody tissues from his nose. And they give you a mask when you walk in. So I had a couple extra masks. So I took like the paper mask and I like opened, you know how like it like is pleated where the mouth is, so you can like kind of like fit it around your thing. So I like opened it and then I took the ear, like the things that go around the ear, and I like tied it and then I tied it. And so I had this little like, I was like, here, it's a little trash can. I made it just for you, for your little, for your bloody nose tissues. And he looked at me, he was like Mindy, like, and I was like, this is who I am. I'm a nurturing person. Let me be me. And he was like, okay, thanks. It's just who I am, guys. It's just who I am. To not be a little extra, to tone it down, would be me being fake, guys. That would be me being fake. And I have been fake one other time. In the beginning, when people were coming at me with their cameras and saying you're a plant and like accusing me of this and that, and when I'd keep smiling, that was fake because I wasn't happy inside. But I was just like, don't let them see you're not happy inside. That's the fakest I get, is like trying to be brave in the face of fear, which I don't think there's no crime there. Streets thought that was cute and he knows. I was like, I'm nurturing, let me be me. And he's like, okay. So anyway, guys, yeah, if people tell you you're too much, go tell them to find less. Yeah, people tell me, I don't know if any of you guys have this experience too. They're like, you're overthinking it. I go, you're underthinking it. I'm thinking too much. That's a crime. I want to be too prepared. That's a crime. All right. I'm the one that I want to be like stuck out on a desert island with then, because I'm the prepared one. Find less. I love it. Right, Astral? Thank you. Who said it? Who was it? Joe something? Joe? Where are you, Joe? Joe. Where are you, Joe? What's your plans moving forward? I don't know. Aaron said in his live to contact him about arranging a time. I missed a lot of my chat didn't show it to myself. Have I contacted Aaron? No, I'm supposed to contact him after he interviews Chris. And also, guys, Aaron was supposed to contact me. I'm repeating a story, so if you already heard this, you don't have to listen again. You don't have to listen to it the first time. But the first time that Aaron, it was like in early February, Aaron contacted me to do an interview with me. It was because of the Jolene Lentz thing, me getting assaulted by the Schwartz and Sandy's lady. And that was why I was supposed to get interviewed by him. And there was this whole thing where an astrologist, a Scientologist, was threatening me not to do it. I know your mod's real identities. You're gonna regret it for the rest of your life if you go on it. That's the voice I give them. For the rest of your life if you go on Aaron's channel. And so, and I was like, no, I'm not going to let you scare me out of doing it. And then Aaron had to cancel. And he never brought it back. But now he's saying he wants to interview after Chris. But, like, what are we even going to talk about? Because there's nothing topical that I've done recently. No, Brenda, I think Aaron's the best. And he has so much going on. It's not that he's absent-minded. He's got an overwhelming amount of, like, influx of, like, people things happen every single day. But at this point, it's like, remember like a month ago? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. So lately I've been behind the scenes. Like, what am I even going to say? I really look forward to doing it. And I just don't know I hope he has an idea what to talk about. You're still not a fan of Broadway shows, though, Sharon. Sharon, have you been a fan of the like comedy numbers that we've been doing at the barbecue? Sharon? My life with tinnitus, only 3 people have. So see, Sharon, I'll do other things too. But I am Broadway girl at heart. So just, you could fast forward the Broadway stuff. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And I appreciate you and I want to come up with stuff that you'll like too. I haven't forgotten about you. Shall we dance a tap dance on roller skates? Oh, I love tap dancing. I love watching tap dancing. Oh, Ron Don Jr. Jackson! Mindy laughing everything she says. It's so annoying. Okay, Tony, why are you... So this is the thing. Tony's buying a ticket for a show he doesn't like. Why do you buy a ticket for a show you don't like? If your time is worth anything at all, you're buying a ticket for this show with your time. So you think I'm annoying, but you're buying a ticket for the annoying show. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, guys. I suppose he wants me to cry after I say everything. And you know what, honestly, it annoyed me when, I'm going to be a bit controversial here, it annoyed me when Robin Williams would laugh at everything he said. Who's another one who laughs at everything he says, another comedian? I found those annoying too. So now I get it, because I'm just joyful. People like to hate watch. So in that case, what was his name again? He's a fangirl. He's fangirling on me when he says stuff like that. I appreciate it. You can have my autograph. Just kidding. I'm going to laugh extra just for you. Can I do a movie version of the musical The Newsies? I don't know. Ren and Stimpy is my favorite. Oh, no, it's neither. It's Tom and Jerry. But I do love Ren and Stimpy. Astral. Back to Astral's question. I don't know too much of the Grateful Dead. Astral, regarding your question about people sending in time-stamped videos, only 3 people have sent one in. And it might have been the same person sending in 3 different timestamps. Only 3. And it's been up for over a week. So, thank you, Joe. So, I mean, I have done I've gone through every one of my lives. That's what I've been doing this whole week. And timestamping and I'm clipping out and editing them. Every one that I could find. Infractions of La Poubelle, police incidents. What do you need to do? Okay. Yes, call to action, guys. One of 2 things. If you have I was going to say chutzpah, if you have the drive, the bandwidth to do so, rewatch people's lives when they're the live streams of your favorite streamers. Rewatch them. And then if something happens with the police or something you see that can be used as evidence, just there, I put up some videos on my channel with a link to Google Forms, and it just says like put in the link to the video, and then what was the time of that moment? What, like, oh, it happened about 2 hours and 13 minutes in, 2 hours and 13 minutes. You just put that. That's it. That's all you have to do. Someone else is going to clip it for you. Someone else will edit it for you. Someone else will pull it out. Just point out those moments. And if you can't go back through the lives, if you can't, no worries. Moving forward, if you do see a moment like that, just bookmark that link, the link where you can submit them, or email the link and the timestamp, exact timestamp, to independentprotester@gmail.com, and Independent Protester will do it for you too, okay? So that would be so helpful, because right now we have less than a month before the La Poubelle restraining order hearing against DOA and Will Streets, and it's so helpful to have really organized, like, those moments, every moment after one after the next, to prove innocence. And you all watch us be innocent over and over, but you know, with our feet on the ground, we can't timestamp really. So you're essential. Yes, independentprotester@gmail.com. Yes, you can email it there, or on my channel in the description is the link to the form. It puts everybody's information into a spreadsheet for you. It's super easy. You just click the link and it's like, what's the link of the video? Blank. What time did it happen? Blank. You have anything to add? Yes or no? You don't have to add anything. Just, that helps so much. Only 3 people have done it, except for me. I've done all of mine. I did my homework, and I'm not trying to give you homework. But if you want to help and you don't want to give money because you can't, or you can't be feet on the ground and you want to help, this is a way you can really help. Physical violence and violence against the protesters, people like blowing smoke into the protesters' face, people smoking within 10 feet of the opening of the tent, having animals inside the tent, having and also, like, even if it doesn't have anything to do with La Poubelle, there's a file being collected for all the incidents of the different police officers, like a police officer, something happening, and then the police officer not taking the report from one of the protesters, or when it's being requested, the police officer not giving the badge number when it's being requested. That's against policy. Building a case, a past habit and practice, proving of past habit and practice of them. Hi, good golly. What else? This is my, I was going to say this is my favorite. It's not my favorite. This is the one I really want to get, is the instances of assault being happening, whether it's a flick of a cigarette, whether it's whatever, an assault being happening on a protester, and then the perpetrator going into the tent, and the police coming out and saying, we didn't see that protester, and having all of the protesters saying we didn't see the perpetrator, and all the protesters saying they're inside, and they say nope, sorry, and they leave, and then the perpetrator exits the tent. I need multiple. I remember 3 specific times that happened. Once with Streets getting his nose broken. Another time. And then another time. But all the days run together for me. That's what you guys are so helpful for. You know, I remember every episode of The Simpsons. I know it by heart. That's how some of you feel about us and this. Is like, you know, remember what happened. You remember the episode where this and that. Like, I'm not like bringing down the importance of what's happening and calling it episodes, but like every day is its own, like the experience is episodic, right? And you have that global view, which is essential, because this isn't a reality show. It's real life. It's reality on show. It's reality for like on show. What did Kelly say? I missed it. Has Utahology gotten in contact with you? They make some compilation videos. No, they haven't, Kelly. Can you please get me in touch with them? Thank you, Hillary. And I always make the wrong assumption that you guys get a lot. We don't. I don't. I'm not. I'm doing it. So corrupt. Like, yeah. So, yeah, send in those clips, please. I can only do so much on my own. You don't know them personally? Can you just send me their or whatever? Just because I can't write it down while I'm on live, but can you just like DM it to me on TikTok or Instagram at Mindy Willens? Send it to me. I'll reach out to them myself. I love Tom and Jerry. This is a gift from my stepdad. I love the color. I'm just like obsessed with my new shirt. This is my first time wearing it. Thanks for the thank you, Kelly. So yeah, so that's that. I don't really think I have anything more to add unless you have any more questions. Any more questions, guys? And I'll like let you guys, thank you for coming with me. Those of you who were with me when I was walking and I lost service, and I was trying to show you the beautiful place. Question, I don't know Angel's voice, to be honest. So I came after Angel. I never saw Angel. So I don't have a comparison. But can you guise make a comparison? If it's too much to ask, like, can you send Independent Protester the link to a good video that has Angel's voice on it, or a moment of a video that has Angel's voice on it? Send it to Independent Protester. And then Independent Protester can make a side-by-side of that and the voice of the 911 calls. And I can... a video can be made with like the Portland Andy voice next to that voice, next to that, like a whole like comparison. Just send it the resources, just because there's a lot of stuff out there. Anyway, so I hung up so that I can show you, I wanted to show you this beautiful area, and the service wasn't letting me do it. So I hung up and I just went back through there and made a videotape. So I'll upload like the pretty stuff that you missed. It did not sound like Angel. People said it sounded like another person a lot to me, that I don't agree that it sounded like that person or not, but I don't know. I just try to put it out there and see what sticks, you know? Just do my best and keep trying. The voice of Bart Simpson. Yes. So Sharon T, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I even bought her master class on voice work, and I did not know. And this was before I ever protested, or like Scientology was even like on my radar whatsoever. I like last year or something, or a year and a half ago, I did that. So I was so surprised to recently learn that about Nancy Cartwright. Very disappointed to learn that. Like, oh, I can't like her anymore. Well, I can like Bart Simpson, but I don't like that she's in Scientology. I don't agree with that. It makes me like really wary of like anything that she says, but you'll never watch The Simpsons. Yeah. If you're wondering why I never worked with him. Oh, yeah. Kelly. I don't know Neil Gaiman. They sell swatting calls? Astral, I don't understand that. Hi, Pooh Tigaroo. I know, it's like, it's so sad. I agree with you, Astral. Oh, hi from the Deep South, Guitar God, 80s. Oh, I didn't know that, Kelly. I'm doing fine, thanks. Yeah, I was just kind of hopping on to kind of touch base with everyone and give them an update of what I've been up to and take you on a little nice walk. I'm at the end of the walk now, but now I've got a bunch of people in here, so I was just kind of like, I guess I could answer questions or talk about, just catch up with you guys. I haven't been going live very often. I've just been kind of working behind the scenes, and I've gotten enough messages saying like, "Are you still alive?" Yeah, please elaborate, Astral, because I didn't understand. I didn't understand that. What's in the box behind me? Um, it's the box to send back my. I just upgraded my cell phone. I'm using my new phone. It's my first time going live on it, and so that's to send back my old phone. Super late catch up. Super late to catch up. Oh, thanks, Pootikaroo. Yeah, I've been cutting. The reason why I'm getting a lot of videos out right now is because I've been spending a lot of my time cutting. Remember how I have a call to action, like send independent protester the clips and the timestamps of videos so that they can put together a lot of evidence to help streets and DOA with that restraining order and stuff like that. So as I'm going through all of my own lives, I'm finding little moments, and I have these files going: police file, La Poubelle attacks, these other files. But then I also have these like little funny moments. I'm like, oh, that was a funny moment. Might as well clip that out. And then there's things like for example, I just uploaded the what's it called? When Danny got arrested and we went to the police station, and I just posted that, and everyone's like freaking out. They're like, "Oh no, is Danny getting arrested right now?" No, I was just clipping it out so it's easier to find that someone got arrested and that they closed the police station during business hours. Like, it's just like another bit of evidence. I tried to like put it in the title and put it in the description. This is an old video. It's not happening right now, but still a lot of people responded like, "Oh my God, what's happening? Danny's getting arrested." So I'm trying not to like post them now. I was posting it so that I can just have like the links available and make like the links organized and the moments organized. But now I think I'm just gonna refrain from, if I do, I'm definitely gonna just, so if you see something from me that looks like, oh no, is that's happening right now? Like, just check the title and the description. I'll put the date. Yikes. Yeah, thanks. You guys, Natalie put it on her channel, but she said it was Jessica's video, and I spent a long time editing that. I thought it was funny. All right, Mindy, take the ego out. This is where you need to grow. I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it was on the channel. In that moment, everybody was like, Jess just gave you a $5,000 ticket. And I was like, what? I don't get it. Mimi, what are you talking about? Yeah, I heard about that, Gemini. What are you talking about, Mimi? I have little moments where someone calls from be a streamer called fan whatever is wrong with the cops. It's dangerous when cops draw guns. Yeah. And Brenda, another moment that I have from my lives that I cut out of a police interaction moment was, do you remember when the pizzas were all being sent? I know pizzas were sent recently too, but when the pizzas were originally being sent and the police were accusing us of having people send it. And I was like, no, these are anti-protesters. I have it on camera. I got it clipped out. I'm like, these are anti-protesters trying to make us look bad. And it was White who was like, yeah, probably. He didn't say yeah, but I said something in agreement. So I have him agreeing. You know what else I have? I found a little clip of that I have. Francoise Coster's best friend, or self-claimed best friend, coming up to me and saying that I'm not harassing by protesting in front of the restaurant. Because she came up to talk to me and discuss things with me, and I was like, look, I'm not here to harass anybody. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want. And she's like, you're not harassing me. You're not harassing. And I was like, okay, good. Thanks for that permission. Okay, got it. Timestamp of that moment. Yeah, Gemini, it is scary. I'm finding a lot of interesting little moments. You'll be surprised if you're looking with these eyes, and I just pretty much put on the live and I like fast forward 5 seconds, like I press the arrow and just keep pressing the arrow until stuff happens, and then I grab that moment. Geez, Lisa, wow. You remember, guy? Me too. Ooh. So I started this live thinking like this morning, I was like, when am I even gonna talk? Like I need to go live because so many people are saying, are you still alive? And I say, I'll just like catch up, I guess. I just speak from the heart, speak in the moment. And look at us. We've been on for a long time. Not this one, I've had to start over a few times, but we've been doing this for a while. Makes you want to stick with cat videos. It's probably safer, to be honest. The hat indoors is weird to you. It's because I came in, like I'm probably, there we go. I just came in from my hike, so you probably came in later. Voiceover. You need to edit all the good stuff and then have someone do a voiceover as if it was a new TV show intro, right? I'll do the voiceover. I've got all the stuff. Thanks, Moon Taxi. There she is. Oh my God. There's all the forehead wrinkles. There they are. So, yeah, I feel like I don't really have much more to add. Do you? Hey, LA and Toronto, you're catching me right at the end. I'm pretty much saying goodbye. Hat hair cares. Man. It's just that I came in. I just came in wearing it. You know what? If everyone's up in arms about my hat, then I guess we don't have anything more important to worry about, and it's a good sign, right? I've got some great stories. This keeps reminding me of different stories to tell you guys. I gotta write them down and do like a story time. Oh, really? Good to know, Lisa. Oh, Guy Bassett. I remember the original Tom and Jerry's. I didn't. They were still in reruns. They were rerunning when I was little, right? Okay, Kane. Let's talk about that. Right, Gemini? There's so many rules. I don't know. Pick and choose the ones you want to break. So, Kane, let's talk about that. I was talking to Audit, and Audit suggested to me, you should run for Hollywood committee. And I was like, what homeworks would I have to do? Like, what other work would I have to do? What does that entail as far as commitments? So, and then she's like, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not the right choice for you. Like, I'd like to make a difference, but I don't know if I could, I don't know. But it has been suggested to me to run for something like that. It's a lot of responsibility. It's unpaid too. It's like, this is volunteer work. What I'm doing here is completely volunteer. They don't pay. This is one thing. It's like, it's not sustainable long-term at this rate, to be honest. It takes up so much of my mental space, and it makes me worried about my regular job, and makes me worried about like, just like my safety and my freedom. And like, do you guys know, I had a, I don't know, should I tell you? Yeah, I'll tell you. Okay. I have a video that I've sent out to a lot of personal people in my life. It's out there. I have a video that I've made that is sent out to a lot of people who care about me in my life, where I have said on this video, my name is Mindy Willens. I'm protesting against Scientology. I'm afraid for my safety. If I disappear, even if it's me in my voice, in my face saying, guys, I got a job and it took me away to Germany. I'm gone to Germany, or I'm eloping. I've moved to Fiji. Anything like that. It's not true. I will take you with me to Fiji. I will take you with me to Germany if that happens. It's scary. I will laugh when I'm nervous. There's Tony hating on my laughter. Why are you buying a ticket for a show you don't like? If I show up and it looks like I killed myself, I did not. No matter how much it looks like this or that, find me, find the perpetrator, you know? And I send them an updated one every once in a while. It is now this date. It is now this date. This still holds true for me. Yeah, he's a hate watcher. Maybe, can you just mute him? He can stay and watch. I just don't want him to talk. So, or do I need to do it? I don't know how this works. But yeah, I've sent like a long thing of like going all through lots of scenarios. Like, if this happens to me, if I disappear, even if I leave a note, right? I'm not suicidal. Yeah. And I think actually all the streamers should do that. And a bunch of people who I care about have this video. So thanks, Astral. So you're welcome to stay and watch, Tony. He hates my laughter. You just can't talk. Thanks, Gemini. So yeah, I have done that. I highly recommend that everyone who is on behind this cause do it, because there are stories of things looking like an accident or whatever, right? Thanks, Astral. People disappearing, people, do we know where Shelly Miscavige is? I don't know. Thank you, Lisa. And I do. I laugh when I'm nervous and I laugh when I'm happy. You know what? I cry a lot too. Yeah, Scientology can't be trusted. I'd recommend it to all of your favorite streamers to do it for themselves. I've said it to them myself. Jealousy, no face. I'll wear a hat for both of us. You're a laugher too. There should be no crime in laughing. Dennis. Fake Mindy definitely, it's funny, like one of my best friends was like found fake Mindy. And they actually were like, the content's pretty solid. I can't, I don't know. I have to find it flattering. Everyone who knows me knows that it knows who's me and who's not me. It's the things that fake Mindy puts out there, like, it's obviously not me. If only some people weren't taken in by the fake Mindy. If only everyone knew right away, I could like embrace it and even like shout out fake Mindy. Like, shout out to my biggest fan, fake Mindy. I'd follow fake Mindy. But fake Mindy's really has convinced some people. Yeah, I've reported them too. Apparently, according to TikTok, I'm not real Mindy. Even with like proof next to my face. So I need to put out a PSA to my family and my friends and everyone, my old teachers, myself, that I've been lying to myself and everyone. I'm not the real Mindy, apparently, according to TikTok. Oh, guys. I didn't mean to bring attention to it when some of you didn't even know, but some of them don't know about real Mindy. Yeah. I would follow them if they weren't so convincing certain people. I find it flattering. I don't know. But I've got bigger fish to fry. Like, I'm sending people who I care about videos saying that if I show up seemingly to have committed suicide, that I didn't. And like, that's the fear I have in my head. I got a fear of cheeseburger guy slicing somebody, me maybe, or someone I care about. And I've got a fear of like, these are big things. I don't have time for like any little petty stuff that you hear going on about me or whatever. I don't have time to entertain any of that stuff. Fake Mindy's. I don't have time to let that worry me. I've got like real worries. Team Tom or Team Jerry or Team Tom? I mean, what's one without the other? Hey, no noise. Hey, no noise. Nice to see you in here. Yeah, laughter's the best medicine. So it is what it is. I've known about it from the beginning. I mean, but they're growing, and fake Mindy's almost able to go live on TikTok. Guys, that's how many people follow fake Mindy. Interesting. So anyway, I don't need to talk about it anymore, except for to say that if so many people weren't taken in, I would also follow fake Mindy. I think you know. Hey, Dan, you came in right at the end. I keep trying to hang up with everyone, but somebody asks a good question or brings up something that inspires me to say something. Yeah, if you can report all the fake Mindys, that would be great. Anytime you see a fake Mindy, this is the only real Mindy, but you've seen that video. I don't want to annoy you with more of that. Timu Mindy. I know, right? Who knew? I never imagine. I went live for the first time in February. I came out for the first time in January. I went live for the first time in February. I never thought that I would be a a speaker or a front face whatsoever for the movement. Literally, I just came out there thinking, like, how can I help all of these people continue the progress that they've started? Oh, they need to chargers, earplugs, what signs? Like, to use the restroom? Like, how can I help them not have to stop? And then enough people were just like, what's her at? What's her at? And then suddenly people I don't know are caring about me to the point where I care about you too. And I have this whole other community of like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but I've never had haters before. I've never had lovers before. Well, I mean, I've had lovers, but not like this. Like a loving community of people I don't know caring about me all of a sudden. Never had that. So I'm still kind of getting used to like making time for that in my schedule. Like you saw, I disappeared from lives for a week, and everyone's like, "Are you still alive?" So here I am. So I like it. I like this, and I want to keep doing this. In a way that's sustainable. Yeah, I'm still kind of negotiating that within myself. What does it look like? Oh, wow, that's really important. What is your name? Kelly, that's really important. I love you, No Noise. Mork and Mindy Brenda. Okay. My first sundress? Are you talking to me, Clearwater? My first sundress. I do wear a lot of dresses. Thank you for saying that, Neum3. This was a triumph. Who knows what this is from? I'm making a note here. Huge success. I didn't see your comment, Dan. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Thank you, Kelly. Aperture Science. Am I going? No, I'm here for the weekend with my family. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. And there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a pyre. As it burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look up there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I don't remember the rest of the words. You want to scream this part? Na, 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 be down on the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. I don't know, can't believe I remember all these words. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me. Anyway, whatever. Sing F.U. Siento. Oh, gosh. I need to talk to Selfless Self. I need to reach out to Selfless Self. Because when Selfless Self was messaging me when I first started going live, I was really overwhelmed with lots of messages. And I was just like, I can't get all these messages. I can't. I started like getting too frustrated. And he was sending me some great songs, and I was loving it. And then I just was getting overwhelmed, and I never reached out to him again and was like, okay, you can start sending again. I'm caught up. So I really enjoyed getting his work. He's a real brilliant music engineer. So, and I appreciate everyone. He's live at Big Blue right now. I have to send him an email. Thanks for telling me that. I know he's in town, and I'm not up there right now this weekend. But I only mean the best. And can fake Mindy drop show tunes off the cuffs? Yeah, right, that should be the test. If they start talking like not Mindy, that should be your first clue, right? If they start saying things that are spreading drama or like pointing out certain streamers, like that should be a clue, right? I don't do that. So, will the real Mindy's stand up right here. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go down and sit with my mama, and hopefully we get a good call about some medical test results. And so wish us all luck, and I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just waiting is really tough. I'll say hi to her for you guys. And anything else? I love you guys. Love you so much. Thanks for being here. I'll do more updates. I just, I don't know. I was really into the picking out every little moment. I wanted to do my homework, but now my homework is done. So love you again, and I'll see you soon. Gotta go? Good, me too.